Okay, another day, another 14 hours of coding. So again, it's more of the same when you look at the markup. You can start to see now that you can see some figures on here now. So this is showing your risk on a trade. So this is the currency, and obviously this is the risk in percent. Here you've got the lot size. So when you move your stop, your lot size is adjusting. Your take profit, I've still got some work I'm doing on this at the moment, but it's getting close now. You can see as you switch, it changes from sell to buy, and that's the basics. So it's starting to come together now. The other part of it obviously is the dialog box. You don't have to have this up. Once you've got everything set up as you want it, you're probably going to use this less and less, but it's there if you need it, so you can go in and out. And when you're managing your trades, or you want to look at your trades or set something up, then it's probably that's when you're going to use this more so. So I'm using the keyboard shortcuts to open and close that. I'll bring it back up again. So there's two ways to get into the trade setup. So you can click on that and it opens it, or you can click on the logo and that opens it as well. So you can see here we've got some other functions to start coming in. I've focused mainly on market order at the moment, so it's pretty fixed at the moment. These are not fully wired in yet. I'm still working on the code for the stop order and the limit order. I've got a bit more work to do on that. The fixed take profit just means that when that's enabled, you can't move it. Now you'll notice when its price not very active at the moment, but it's not adjusting the take profit when the stop loss is not anchored. When I anchor the stop loss, that's everything's correct, but there's a small error in the take profit at the moment, so I'm still working on that. You'll notice that the entry here is different to the take profit stop loss. That's because in a market order, you're buying it on the bid or the ask, so you're not going to be adjusting that. You'll only adjust it when you switch to an entry, a stop order or limit order. So during the market order, that's disabled. That's why you see that look like that. You can adjust the take profit by text if you so choose to. So if I put 600, that would adjust it like that. That also adjusts the reward. So you can see I got the sliders as well. Use that to do it. I've got a few bugs on this one at the moment, so I'm not going to fiddle around with that one. But you can see as you flip, focusing your eyes on that button, you flip it over. That's switch to sell, and that's switch to sell. All these are just the little nuances, and it's just making sure that everything's working as it should do, really. So it just takes time. So I can use the wheelie mouse as well to do that. I just think it just feels much more slick now that I'm not getting familiar with it. Oop. That's the code you're looking at then. So I'm getting that. You can see here's those values. When you adjust these things, they are changing position size up here, and they should match basically. So here's the lot size. We've got lot 1477. That's the position size effectively. So reward amount. You just about see it by there. So 8,248. They all match up. They all marry up. So when you adjust things, they'll adjust accordingly. So I've got a bit of work still left to do on the take profit, but you can see how it's all coming together. Getting that. Once I've finished all this wiring up, then it's on to the trade management, and it'll be very similar to how this works. So you can see prices moving, but the take profit's not adjusting at the moment. So I've still got a buck in that I've got to figure out. But, I'm getting there. It's just plodding on. So risk 2%. That's the risk. There's your lot size calculated. There's your take profit based on 3 to 1. And that should not be a percent, that should be a 3 to 1. Well, yeah, I suppose it could be 3%. 3 to 1, yeah, makes sense. See, you can be a bit more granular as well, clicking on that. These are just different ways of operating. I've tried to make it as flexible as possible, because when I had users on this last time, everyone wanted to do things in a different way. I've still got some nuances to work out on this. It's mainly to do with the way rounding up errors, things like that. So if I move it, you can see if you focus on the number, I click on one and it will revert. Yes, it should. It's not doing it now. There you go. See, it's reverting all the time. So there's that is a rounding issue. It's maths. It's a difficult thing to fix. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, because we're rounding up. It's only so accurate. You can get the position of the take profit and things like that. So that's one of the nuances to work out, depending on how you're calculating your risk to reward. But the main thing is it's working, so I can switch that off and adjust it that way. You can see that reduces it. You see the risk to reward, 3%, 2% risk. So 2% risks for 3 to 1 gets me that. Looks about right. Maths seems to stack up, but you can see something's not quite calculating properly. If I adjust this, it's not updating it for whatever reason. So I'm still work in progress. So I'm getting there.